In this review then guys, we shall be taking a look at the 1998 Scooby Doo animated movie, Scooby Doo on Zombie Island. So without further ado, let's get into this review. Let's get into it. Where are you? We got some work to do now. So I thought then that this movie was pretty good, and I didn't expect it to be good because in a way there's no mystery. It is more like who is behind, or who is actually these cat people that are taking and abducting and taking their souls and stuff. And that sounds pretty damn scary, and it is, because these people, these so-called people, aren't necessarily people, like as in, let's say for example, in normal Scooby-Doo episodes they reveal a mask and the monster is actually a person, whereas this time the person is actually a monster, in which is very fucked up. But it works. On this point, I thought this was very creative, as I really thought that instead of just doing the normal thing of who's behind the mask, it was like, oh, the masks are real. Okay, this is now worrying. This is out of our depth. These are people that are actually dangerous and are luring people to the island to kill them and to take their souls to basically cement their immortality and to keep up with their immortality. On this, I thought it was a fresh plot. I thought it was different. I like different if it's done in a particular way. And I haven't got a problem with, if you're not going to do a mystery, at least do something which involves solving something. And in this one, they messed around with voodoo, they messed around, and really they solved that this isn't no ghost like they first thought in the house, moving shit and whatever. It was actually voodoo dolls which were making them float and things like that. And which was actually realistic in a sense than a guy walking around in a costume scaring the living daylights out of people. And I think, yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I think it was a good substitute. If they ever did this sort of thing again, I'd be well up for watching. Moving on, I also thought it was great how they steered your opinions into thinking Detective Bureau Neville was behind it all, and and he wasn't really the detective at the time. He was legit a gardener, and he was undercover, and we didn't realise that all the way through the movie till it is revealed at the end that he's been actually undercover to investigate the disappearances and things like that. However, I thought his character was great, as it made you think he's definitely behind this. He's not saying anything, he's digging holes, he's messing around with stuff. He's always there when trouble's there, and your side eye is on them, not on Lena and not on Simeone. And that changes when we see Lena and Simeone reveal themselves to be Catwoman people and Catwoman monsters. And I think that from then on, we was like, oh, that is amazing. And it is even funny to see the likes of Scooby Doo and Shaggy like, oh yeah, let's reveal the mask. And I think it was Fred as well that did that. And like, let's reveal it. And it's not a mask because the zombies are there to protect the island as well. And yeah, I think it was great. I really think it was great how they presented this. Thought it was fresh, thought it was great. And I also enjoyed how this movie started off with Daphne talking on a talk show about their times on the road and looking for monsters and solving these mysteries. And it was great to finally see them sort of go their separate ways and then meet back up just for this Zombie Island thing. That's where they got back into the mysteries again. And I think it showed that these gang members actually have time apart where they do normal stuff. And I think it really expanded on the characters in a slight different way. That is Daphne in it for the in it for the fame and the success, or is she actually in it because she enjoys it? And I think that can be questioned with all of them. Shaggy and Scooby are just there for the ride, I think, but this expands on that theory that is Daphne just doing it for the success? Is Velma just doing it because she wants to learn more about it and is investigating it, whereas Daphne might just be doing it for success and fame? Maybe those sorts of things can be questioned after watching this movie. Moving on, I thought it was brilliant how we saw a cameo appearance from Mark Hamill as a voiceover as Snakebite Scruggs, and I thought even this little cameo felt like a big thing as he elevates this movie already. Just having that A-lister sort of celeb or actor in here, I just thought that was great, and I think having that experience in this movie really helped pull it all together. To summarize this Scooby Doo movie then, although it is different, although you could say it doesn't have a mystery as such, it is different in a good way. Hence why I've rated this movie a 7.2 out of 10 and a world-class film. So let me know down in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and if you agree or disagree with anything I've said, get that in the comments down below, please. Also, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be alerted to all the new content that this channel creates, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Laters.